Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by taxbuddy.com and finbingo.com. Yesterday, the market recovered. It was a fantastic recovery. But look at the market. Last Tuesday, I'm not talking about yesterday, the last Tuesday, the Nifty future low was 17,000. In the next 2 to 3 days, from 17,000, it has gone up to 17,500 plus. I think 17,515 is the high. Then came a severe selling just in 2 trading sessions from 17,500 plus to around 16,900. Just next 1 trading session from 16.9 to 17.3. So if you see, it is a total swing of more than 1,500 points in just matter of 1 week. 1,500 in Nifty. If you look at the Bank Nifty, it can be 3,000 to 4,000 point swing in just 1 week. So one thing for sure, the markets are hugely volatile. And today is Wednesday. Don't forget, every Wednesday also markets tend to be more volatile. And to add fuel to the fire, and today we have RBI policy around 10 a.m. But however, from the market perspective, RBI event should be a non-event. One thing is that the inflation is in the comfortable zone. RBI target for inflation is 4% plus or minus 2%. That means 2% to 6% RBI is comfortable with the inflation. And our inflation was around 4.8%, so which is well within the range. And second thing, though GDP data was good, but this new wave of corona, the Omicron, brings some kind of uncertainty to the near future. So therefore, RBI may be willing to wait and watch before increasing the interest rate. Just like in US what they did, so before actually increasing or before actually doing the tapering of the bond purchases, so they prepared the market few months ahead of the time. So RBI may start preparing the market for future hike. So that process may start. Some analysts said reverse repo rate may be hiked, and some say no, there will be no change. And whether they change or not, so that is actually immaterial for the stock market. So we have only one big concern now is the FII selling. Whether the market trade at 17,500 or whether the market trade at 16,900 or whether market trade around 17,300, they just don't care. They just keep selling. And yesterday, such a powerful short covering, and Nifty shot up more than 300 points and Bank Nifty more than 1,000 points. Still at the end of the day, we have seen FIIs selling more than 2,500 crore. So one thing is that, the market drifted down from 17.5 to below 17 for 2 reasons. One is the Omicron case, and that is subsiding all over the world, and no severe illness or no death has been reported so far. And second one is this US jobs data induced sell-off in Nasdaq. Nasdaq fell 2% on Friday, but on Monday and Tuesday, it has shot up nearly 4%. So more than double of what they have lost. And many media have been saying that, so this Friday there's an inflation data in US. So they say inflation data is going to be very, very bad. So that's going to be highest in the past decades. But however, I differ, because I quoted even the last time when the inflation came highest multi-decade high, I just quoted, so inflation data is a lag indicator just because the Baltic Dry Index which was more than double in the month of October. So that is why in the month of November, the inflation data was very high. But in the month of November, the Baltic Dry Index has fallen more than 50%. So which means approximately in a layman point of view, the freight charges in shipping has come down by more than 50% in the month of November. So there is no reason for multi-decade high inflation in the month of December. So anyway, smart money can understand all these things. So that's why smart money have used the dip as an opportunity in US market to buy the shares. So anyway, Facebook was down 20% and FANG stocks or FANG plus stocks were down by 10%. So that's the right time for entering for the long-term investors. And that is what I have also been saying here also. Don't believe in all kinds of theories, people are moving money from India to China. If they are moving to China, then the Chinese market should do well, right? And Chinese markets, has been in trouble for many, many years, not 1 year or not 2 years, for nearly 13, 14 years. And, also the SEBI data shows the money, it is true that FIAs are selling, probably they are selling to just teach a lesson to somebody, but they are not actually moving the money out of India. So if they are moving the money out of India, then, it should reflect in rupee movement. So rupee is still trading around 75.50. Despite FIAs are selling 85,000 crores in a matter of 2.5 months. So well, they're all big stories. Okay, today SGX Nifty indicating a opening above yesterday's high. So technically, that is a big positive. Those who have shorted yesterday in the last half an hour, so they may have to run for cover. And once again, yesterday my prediction has gone terribly wrong. I thought 17,100 will be the resistance, but actually the resistance came at 17,300. So during this high volatile, tug of war between FIA and domestic institutions, it's not even a tug of war, it's just a war. And this kind of times, markets tend to move very, very violently. So there is no point in predicting the market in the morning. So we have to react as and when the market moves during the market hours. So therefore, I refrain from predicting the market move. So although I'm thinking, once again 17,100 to be the support, and of course, because FA is continuously selling, so if the markets move significantly higher, maybe towards 17,400, and once again they will start selling. So only good thing is that after 1 or 2 days of gap, now domestic institutions are buying more than what FIAs are selling. So that may support. So FIAs are all out to bring down the markets. The DIIs are all out to support the market. So during this war, and the markets tend to move very, very violently and making trading very, very difficult. So once again, expect a high volatile market. So don't be happy with gap up. So will not be surprised if some FIAs puts a sell order at 915. Yeah. So let us see how the market goes. The stock specific, so I have given some clues yesterday, but I still favor selling 1,000 rupees put option in Tata Steel. And yesterday metals index has outperformed very well, and I think it will continue going forward. So hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.